Hi everyone, today we will explore and discuss the Rick and Morty's family tree, from an American adult animated science fiction sitcom, Rick and Morty, so let's get into it. Rick Sanchez of the Prime Universe or Cronenberg Dimension, commonly known as Rick Prime and Flashback Rick, he is the real deal, who hates the attachments to his family. He was the one who killed Diane and Beth Sanchez in Dimension C-137. Rick's parents are unnamed, usually referred as Mr. and Mrs. Sanchez. They both were mentioned by Rick in the episode, Autoerotic Assimilation, when Rick and Unity were going to have an extremely kinky sex orgy. Rick was married to Diane Sanchez, also known as Diane, who was first seen in the episode, The Rick Shank Redemption. Not much is known about her, however, it can be discerned that she had a good relationship with Rick. Their daughter, Beth Smith of the Prime Universe, also known as Beth Smith Prime, she was the original version of the current Beth Smith. She was seen in the episode, Pilot. She died due to an infection when a Cronenberg beast licked her. Beth Smith Prime was married to Jerry Smith, also known as Jerry Smith Prime or Jerry Prime, who was also first seen in the episode, Pilot. He was the original version of the current Jerry Smith. Jerry's father, Leonard Smith, who was first seen in the episode, Anatomy Park, and also made a cameo in the episode, Full Meta Jack Rick. He is honest and open man. And his mother, Joyce Smith, who also first appeared in the episode, Anatomy Park. She has blonde hair with wrinkly skin, and she wears a red turtleneck sweater and a white jacket. She had an unnamed brother, who didn't appear in the series. Beth and Jerry together have two children, their son, Mortimer Smith Sr., commonly known as Morty Smith. He is a student at Harry Herpson High School, who goes to various adventures with his maternal grandfather, Rick. And their daughter, Summer Smith, also known as Summer Prime. She is the original version of the current Summer Smith, who is a student at Harry Herpson High School. She is a typical teenager who wants to be popular and is always attached to her phone. Morty's sexual partner, Gwendolyn, she is a reproduction sex robot from the planet Gazorpazorp, who Rick bought for Morty. She was first seen in the episode, Raising Gazorpazorp. With her, Morty had a son, named Morty Jr., who was also first seen in the episode, Raising Gazorpazorp. He was prone to violence, destruction, and had an urge to kill and conquer. It's unknown how he died. Rick Sanchez of Dimension C-131, commonly referred to as Rick C-131, he was a genius scientist, who invented brain-enhancing helmets and dream-invading devices. He died in an accidental lab explosion alongside Morty. His wife Diane Sanchez of Dimension C-131, she was killed by Rick Prime, from an explosion from a futuristic bomb, which led Rick to a journey to find the Rick Prime to avenge his dead wife. In Dimension C-131, Rick and Diane has two daughters, Beth and Smith, commonly known as Beth Smith. She is a veterinarian and a horse surgeon at St. Equus Hospital. She is intelligent, ambitious, and independent. And their second daughter, Beth Smith, commonly known as Space Beth, she is the leader of the Defiance. It's unknown whether she is the original Beth Smith from Dimension C-131, or a clone of her. Beth Smith is married to Jerry Smith of Dimension C-131, also known as Season 2 Jerry and Frundle Jerry, who first was seen in the episode, Morty Night Run. He is a former advertising agent, and an author. He is loyal, insecure, and misguided. Together they have two children, their daughter, Summer Smith of Dimension C-131, also known as Sum Sum. Her personality is similar to the personality of Summer Smith Prime. And their son, Morty Smith of Dimension C-131, who was seen in the episode, Rick Potion No. 9, he was accidentally killed in the lab explosion alongside Rick Sanchez of the same dimension. In the episode, Rick Dependent Spray, Morty used horse breeding machine's mount to jerk him off. Later, when Rick performed an experiment on a barrel of horse semen which had some of Morty's semen mixed in, it created Sticky and Sperm Queen. Naruto Smith, also known as Giant Incest Baby, and Giant Incest Monster, he is the gigantic biological son of Summer Smith and Morty Smith, that was accidentally created by Rick when his experiment went wrong. Rick Sanchez of Dimension C-137, also known as Rick C-137, he is a scientist and inventor, whose alcoholism and reckless behavior are sources of concern for his daughter, as well as the safety of her son, Morty. He was married to Diane Sanchez of Dimension C-137, and together they had a daughter, named Beth Sanchez, who was the original daughter of Rick. She first appeared in the episode, The Rick Shank Redemption. Rick also had relation with Princess Ponita, the princess of the Chuds. She was the one who rescued Rick and Morty from execution, and later she created peace between humans and Chuds. Her father, Chud King, he is the king of the Chuds. He was the one who sentences Rick, Morty and Sticky to be eaten. Rick and Princess Ponita together have a Chud-human hybrid son, named Rick's Foal. He is the Prince of Chuds. He is possibly 3 to 8 months old. He first was seen in the episode, Rick Dependent Spray. That was all in the Rick and Morty's family tree. Thanks for watching. See you all in next video. Till then, take care.